guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming on here today. Thank you to my returning subscribers. Thank you to those just watching my channel for the first time. Thank you. So today I'll just jump right into it. I just wanted to quickly talk through 4 of my YSL perfumes. So these are 4 YSL variants I have in my collection. I wanted to do a little comparison, tell you which one I like best. So we'll start with Black Opium. This is the Black Opium Eau de Parfum Intense. It's a fantastic fragrance. Starts off with pear and has some floral notes, and at the end has some musk and some patchouli as well. This is a fantastic fragrance. Actually, it's very warming. I think it has some almond, if I remember correctly. It does have some almond, bitter almond in the middle. So it starts off with the pear fragrance, that, or rather the pear notes that make it quite fruity at the start. But then as you go to the mid notes, you start getting a whiff of, the coffee, the bitter almond. So that's very warming as well. And then as you get to the end, I think there's some musk at the end of it. So that also grounds the scent a bit. I think it also does have some patchouli. So that's fantastic. This perfume, great crowd pleaser. I think it's very good with cold weather, fantastic sillage, fantastic fragrance. Maybe not as long lasting as I would have wanted, but like a keeper all the same. Then you have YSL Floral Shock. So I just got this, and I must say I'm quite impressed with it. I think it's lovely as well. I'm still getting used to the scent, so I can't really say if I like it more than the Eau de Parfum Intense, because they're two different. They both open really sweet though, because they both have pear at the top, but somewhere in the middle, the coffee in this one comes through, and it comes through really hard. So in this one, the first time I sprayed it when I bought it, it dried down into this like creamy, milky, tea-like fragrance. So I almost smell like the Middle Eastern. When you go to some Middle Eastern cafes, there's this creamy tea. I'm not sure what it's called, but that's exactly what this smells like milky, creamy tea. It's really nice. It's really nice. I like it. It's very long lasting or long wearing. I used it just once, and I think I like the performance. I'll use it over time and see if I like it better than the other Parfum Intense. But this is a very fantastic flanker. I like it as well. I think I just love everything that has to do with Black Opium, and I wasn't disappointed in this. Initially I thought it was going to be too floral, but it's well grounded with the coffee and all that's well blended. So I love that. All right, so we have YSL Mon Paris. I've reviewed this as well. This is really, really juicy, fruity. It's got some berries and citrus in the opening. It's a very sweet, lovely fragrance, very safe. You can't go wrong. Compared to the Black Opiums, I would say I actually prefer the Black Opiums. I feel like they're more grounded than this one. That's YSL Mon Paris. I would, if I had a choice to pick one over the other, I would say I'll go with both Black Opiums over YSL Mon Paris. However, I also know that it's, I guess it's it would appeal to different people with different taste, if you ask me. So if you're a really floral loving person, you'd like if you like florals, if you like very heavy fruity fragrances, you really like YSL Mon Paris. If you like things that are a bit more, or scents that a bit more floral plus something else. So floral plus patchouli, or floral plus coffee, you know, something else, to just something earthy to ground it. That's what the black opium gives you. Okay, so we also have YSL Libre. This is jasmine, jasmine, jasmine. So this is a lot of lavender, jasmine, lavender, jasmine. That's what I get the most from here. I also get a little bit of patchouli in the dry down. So this is a heavy hitter. It's these two, black opium, they have mid-range longevity. I think the floral shock actually lasts longer than the EDP intense, interestingly. Mon Paris also has mid-range longevity, but YSL Libre is like beast mode. When you have this fragrance, it's going to last on your clothes for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's fantastic. You can't, I mean, a bit polarizing if you ask me, though, because there's some people who say this comes off or leans a little masculine on them. So again, it depends on body chemistry. I mean, I've put quite a dent on this one. I think I'd be repurchasing it because I really do like this fragrance. It's very powerful. That's how I can describe it. It's just, it exudes power, it exudes boldness and fierceness. So I will be buying, you know, another one of it when this is done. So how do four of them compare, or which one do I feel the most comfortable wearing? To be honest, to be very, very honest, I love the two black opiums equally. I actually prefer them to Libre and Mon Paris. And I'm saying that because they're a bit more, they're not as strong and heavy hitting as these two. These two you'd wear when you really want to make a statement. Maybe not Mon Paris, but I think the beginning of Mon Paris is very sharp and floral and sweet. You know, it's intense until you get to the dry down. So I think it gets a bit musky in the dry down. But you see, YSL Libre, if you're not ready to be like beast mode, I'm taking over this place, I'm walking into that room, I'm owning it, there's no point, you know, wearing this fragrance because it will just be a waste. So I think these two are more versatile and really can suit any occasion. These for Mon Paris, I think, is also mid-range. I'm leaning on the fence on this one. You know, I like it, but it's not the best perfume in my collection. It's not a bad one, it's just not the most fantastic in my collection. Libre, I love it. It's a strong perfume, but if you know, safe buys on where you're unlikely to regret or have like buyer's remorse, I'd say black opium. So in all, those are my YSL variants, or the YSL variants in my collection at the moment. Hopefully gives you some inspiration for your next purchase. I'd also like to hear what you, for those of you who have used any one of these fragrances, what do you think? Do you agree with my review? Do you have a contrary view? Which one do you prefer? How do they perform on you? Let me know in the comment section. Right, so till my next video, guys, have a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where you are, and hope to see you on my next video. Bye. Thank you.